Welcome to part 2 of my crochet Charmander video. Here I will show you the body and the head, and if you haven't checked out part 1, I will link it below so you can easily access it. This is a free pattern and it's also available as a written pattern, and you can find that on my blog, and I will link that below as well. So this is what we will do now. For this part of the pattern, we will start with the body and we will take our two legs that we have made from part 1. Make sure you also have the arms ready. When you have finished leg number 2, you leave it on your hook. You will now insert your hook into the first available stitch, so the stitch after the last stitch you made on leg number 1. And there you will make one single crochet. And then you will continue to make one single crochet all around leg number 2. This is why it was important that you didn't fasten your leg number 1 too hard, because you need to work into this stitch, the last stitch made on leg number 1. And now we will work into the first available stitch on leg number 2. And then you just continue making one single crochets until you reach the first stitch made. Now you see that you have a new starting stitch, and it's the first stitch you made on the second leg, and you have this little hole, and that's okay. It's good that it's there, so leave it for now. For round number 6, we will make one increase, and then we will make 11 single crochets, and then we will make one increase and 11 single crochets again. And after you have finished this round, you will make one single crochet in each stitch for round 7 to 10. I will not be crocheting this on camera because it takes forever and the video would be really long. When you have made that, it should look like this, and I apologize for the direction of this video. I didn't notice when I started filming again that it had turned. So I hope that's okay anyway. For round 11, you will make single crochet 2 together and then 11 single crochets. And you will repeat that 2 times. So single crochet 2 together, 11 single crochets, single crochet 2 together again, and then 11 single crochets. Round 12 will be one single crochet in each stitch. Round number 13 would be 2 single crochets and then single crochet 2 together and repeat 6 times. For round 14, we make one single crochet in each stitch. And now we will attach our arms. So for round 15, you will start by doing one single crochet, then single crochet 2 together and one single crochet. Then you will take your arm. I will show you when I get to it. So you will now take your arm and place it so that you work through both the arm stitch and the body stitch. And you will make single crochet 2 together through arm and the body, and then you will make 1 single crochet. And then you will single crochet 2 together and 1 single crochet, and repeat 2 times before it's time to insert the second arm. When you have inserted the second arm, you will make single crochet 2 together through arm and body, then a single crochet, and then a single crochet 2 together again to complete your round. And now, since you have completed this round, you kind of have a full body. Look how cute it turned out. Yes, adorable. Then you will take your stuffing and you will stuff it down the hole. Stuff, 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 stuff until the body is nice and firm. And it's time for our last round, which is round 16. And you will single crochet 2 together all the way around. Even though you have this little hole, I always try to stuff a bit extra, since it's hard to stuff all the way up until you are done. And once you have stuffed the body to your satisfaction, you will close the hole of the body. Once your hole is closed, you will make use of this little hole you have in between the legs. This hole right here. And you will push your needle through the body and out, because later when we sew the head on, we can tie everything together and then stuff it inside the body. Now we start with the head. And we will begin by making a magic ring and then making 8 single crochets in the magic ring. Round 2 will be an increase in each stitch. So 2 single crochets in every stitch. Round 3 is 1 single crochet, an increase in the next stitch, and you will repeat that 8 times. Round 4 is single crochet in each stitch. Round 5 is 2 single crochets and then an increase. So 1 single crochet in 2 stitches and then 2 single crochets in 1 stitch. And you will repeat that 8 times. And then round 6 through 10 will be single crochet in each stitch. And I will not film this either. When you have done that, single crochet in each stitch for round 6 to 10, we will begin round 11 and make 12 single crochets. We will then increase, make 3 single crochets and repeat the increased and 3 single crochets 4 times. Once you have repeated that 4 times, you will make 4 single crochets. Round 12 will be single crochet in each stitch. And for round 13, we will make single crochet 2 together and then 1 single crochet in 4 stitches and repeat 6 times. Once we have completed that, it's time to add your safety eyes. I have 16 millimeter glitter eyes, and I add them between round 9 and 10, and I have approximately 7 stitches apart. And I try to see what is my front, and the increases we made when we made increase 3 single crochets and we repeated that 4 times, that is the place between where you want to place your safety eyes, because that increase round created our little cheeks for our Charmander, not Charizard. Once you have your safety eyes nice and tight and secured, we will then go to round 14. Sometimes I need my husband to put them on, but I manage this time fine. We'll make 3 single crochets and then a decrease, which is 2 single crochets together, and we will repeat that 6 times. For round 15, we will make single crochet 2 together and then 1 single crochet in 2 stitches and repeat that 6 times. For round 16, we will continue to decrease. So we will make one single crochet and then a decrease. So one single crochet and then single crochet 2 together and repeat 6 times. You can now stuff the head firmly before continuing with the last round. Look how cute. Okay, so let's crochet the head together and then close. So you will make single crochet 2 together all the way around, so 6 times. Once that is complete, we can start adding some details to our Charmander. I have some white yarn, chenille yarn, so I'm gonna add some details to the eyes. I will also use some orange yarn to create some eyelids for our little Charmander. As you can see, also, I go down through the bottom of the head because that gives me the option to tie everything together and stuff my ends in before closing, meaning I don't have to weave in so many ends. And it kind of feels like everything I have sewn in place is a bit more secure that way. And then I take some black chenille yarn to make the little nostrils. What? That's not correct. I can't pronounce that word, but you know what I mean. Nostrils, maybe. Okay. Well, the nose. Okay. And once again, I start at the bottom of the head and I go up. And I check where I want them placed. And after I'm finished, I will tie all my loose ends here. I will cut them off a bit. Make sure not to cut off the part that is actually attached to the head. So now we tie all of these loose ends together after I have cut them off. And I tie them together a few times. And then I stuff them in the hole. And then I would sew my head closed. There you go. We have a Charmander head to go with our body. And check out part 3. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want to see more patterns like this. And let me know in the comments if you have a request for another pattern. Thank you so much. See you in part 3. Bye!